The story of plums begins thousands of years ago in the fertile valleys of ancient China, where the first plum trees were carefully cultivated. These trees, with their delicate blossoms and promise of sweet fruit, embarked on an epic journey along the Silk Road, winding through rugged mountains and vast deserts to reach the Mediterranean. Over centuries, farmers, traders, and cooks experimented with these plums, transforming them into a beloved snack that today delights people across the globe. The prune. But the journey from tree to table is a complex tapestry of nature's rhythms, human ingenuity, and technological precision, a story that extends beyond plums to other iconic foods like cheese, chocolate, crepes, waffles, and cookies. Plum trees, like many fruit-bearing plants, have what farmers affectionately call their teenage years. For the first 4 to 6 years of their lives, these trees focus entirely on growth, stretching their branches skyward, their roots digging deep into the soil, without producing a single fruit. This period is critical, as the tree builds the structural foundation necessary to support the heavy bounty it will later bear. In regions like California's Central Valley or Turkey's Aegean coast, where plum cultivation thrives, farmers tend to these young trees with a mix of patience and precision, knowing that their efforts will not yield immediate results. During this time, the trees are vulnerable. Harsh winds, poor soil, or inadequate water can stunt their growth. So farmers monitor them closely, ensuring the soil is rich with nutrients and the trees are protected from pests. In Turkey, for example, farmers often plant plum trees alongside olive groves, using the natural shade to shield young saplings from the scorching summer sun. This careful nurturing is a testament to the long-term commitment required in agriculture, a dance between human effort and nature's timeline. When winter arrives, plum trees enter a period of dormancy, a natural pause that allows them to conserve energy. The cold triggers the production of natural compounds, such as sugars and acids, that will later define the fruit's flavor. In colder climates, like those in Eastern Europe, this dormancy is crucial, as the harsh winter conditions stimulate the trees to produce sweeter, more robust plums. Farmers climb through the branches during this season, wielding pruning shears to remove up to 20% of the tree's branches. This strategic pruning opens the canopy, allowing sunlight to penetrate deeper, which results in larger, juicier, and sweeter plums when the growing season returns. When harvest day arrives, the orchard comes alive before dawn. Gone are the days when workers climbed ladders or used long poles to pick plums by hand, a method still practiced in small, traditional orchards in rural Turkey. Today, modern harvesting machines dominate large-scale operations. These machines, with their mechanical arms, approach each tree with surprising grace, gripping the trunk and delivering a precise shake that causes ripe plums to rain down onto padded catching frames below. This efficiency is crucial, as the entire harvest must be completed within a tight 2 to 3 week window. When the fruit is at its sweetest and most flavorful, the freshly harvested plums are transported to cleaning stations within the orchard, where advanced sorting systems take over. Jets of air separate leaves, twigs, and damaged fruit, ensuring only the best plums proceed to storage bins. This moment is critical, as the plums have spent months developing a delicate balance of sugars, acids, and other compounds that give them their distinctive flavor. As one veteran farmer in California's San Joaquin Valley puts it, "We're not just harvesting fruit, we're harvesting concentrated sunshine." This poetic sentiment captures the essence of the plum's transformation, a process that intensifies through drying. While delicious when fresh, are notoriously perishable. Without refrigeration, they spoil quickly, a challenge that ancient traders along the Silk Road faced when transporting them across vast distances. To overcome this, early farmers developed the art of drying, a method that preserves the fruit's flavor and extends its shelf life. Today, drying remains a cornerstone of prune production, blending traditional techniques with modern technology. In regions like Turkey's Aegean coast, traditional sun-drying is still practiced. Millions of plums are spread across vast drying grounds, where they bask in the Mediterranean sun for up to 2 weeks. This process imparts a unique flavor profile, with subtle notes of caramel that distinguish sun-dried prunes from their mechanically dried counterparts. As the moisture evaporates, each plum shrinks to about a third of its original size, concentrating its sweetness and nutrients. Not all prunes are created equal. The largest, known as extra large or jumbo, command premium prices in markets worldwide, prized for their size and intense flavor. However, sun-drying has its challenges. Exposure to open air increases the risk of contamination from dust or insects, requiring thorough washing to ensure safety. In contrast, mechanical drying in controlled tunnels offers a cleaner, more efficient process, though it lacks the nuanced flavor of sun-dried prunes. Once dried, the prunes undergo a rehydration process in steam chambers, bringing their moisture content back to around 30%. This step transforms them into the chewy, flavorful prunes we know and love. What many don't realize is that this transformation is more than just drying. It's a carefully managed metamorphosis that enhances both flavor and nutrition. The drying process increases the concentration of antioxidants, fiber, and other beneficial compounds, making prunes nutritionally denser than fresh plums. Quality control is paramount in modern prune production. High-tech lasers scan each prune for imperfections, while seasoned inspectors use their trained eyes to catch flaws that machines might miss. Prunes showing signs of fermentation, known as end rot, are swiftly removed to maintain quality. Today, these prunes are exported to over 70 countries, gracing breakfast tables in Europe, convenience stores in Japan, and markets in the Middle East. What was once a humble fruit has become a global success story, a testament to the delicate balance between tradition and innovation. The journey of food production extends beyond plums to other staples, such as dairy products, which share a similar blend of tradition and technology. Lush pastures from New Zealand to Wisconsin, cows live a natural lifestyle, grazing on fresh grass and plants. This diet, supplemented with hay and silage during winter, enhances the nutritional value of their milk, which serves as the foundation for products like cheese and whey protein. Milking routines are a cornerstone of dairy farming, typically occurring twice daily at consistent times to keep cows comfortable. Gentle suction machines collect the milk, which flows through sanitized pipes into large refrigerated silos that can hold thousands of gallons. These silos ensure the milk remains fresh and uncontaminated until it reaches processing facilities. In cheese production, milk is gently heated and stirred to maintain even temperatures. An enzyme, either animal or plant-based, is added to coagulate the milk, transforming it into curds and whey within 30 to 60 minutes. Experienced cheesemakers rely on instinct and touch to determine when the curds are ready, cutting them to separate them from the whey. The curds are collected, pressed into molds, and shaped into cheeses like mozzarella, while the whey undergoes further processing. Another global favorite begins its journey in the humid tropics of West Africa, particularly in Ivory Coast and Ghana, where the climate is ideal for growing high-quality cocoa beans. These beans, harvested from cocoa pods, bear little resemblance to the chocolate we know, requiring extensive processing to unlock their flavor. At factories like those producing Cadbury dairy milk, cocoa beans are roasted and ground into a chocolate mass, which is then heated and stirred for hours to melt residual cocoa solids and sugar crystals. This process, known as conking, creates a smooth, creamy texture. The liquid chocolate is poured into molds, with machines precisely controlling every step from filling to cooling to ensure uniform bars. The final bars are polished to achieve a glossy finish, ready to be enjoyed as a standalone treat or incorporated into desserts. Sugar plays a crucial role in chocolate production, with Cadbury using both sugarcane and sugar beets, depending on regional availability.